this shit tomorrow. Yeah. I was thinking more. I'd rather do that than that shed. So probably what I'll do is I'll that shit. Rake all that because it's all going in the back of the truck anyway. Mm-hmm. I'll have to take that shit to Saginaw. Unload it. Empty it. Mm-hmm. That's what I'll do tomorrow. Give me something to do. I like that Ford. It's better shaped. But that's okay. You can make this motherfucker mean looking too. It's not that hard to do. I do like that truck right there though. The white one. Mm-hmm. It's how the diesel sound and effects, There's 5 showing up. TWB Justice Fan, how you doing? What's up, Peyton? How you doing? How you guys doing today? Trying to get this live kicking. Only got 5 people in right now. See if anybody else shows up. Give it about another minute. How are you doing, Possumified? I hope I pronounced that right. We got 13 folks up in here right now. Let's see what everybody's doing today. Like and subscribe. No problem. I'm glad you're doing great. Same here. I couldn't complain. Just coming in from outside in the cold. I was just going through some pictures, today, and pretty amazing. What my kids used to look like. I look at some of my old pictures too. I'm like, wow. I look the same, just a little gray. No big deal. But yeah, it's pretty amazing when you go through. I smoke cigarettes. Yes, it's a very bad habit. Very bad habit. I don't agree with it. I've been smoking most of my life, to be honest with you. Ever since I was probably about 15. I'm 40, turning 44 this month. So yeah. Jupiter, how you doing? Nice little dots. You don't know what to say, that's okay. But yeah, so I was just going over some pictures, of my life, way back when I was about 18, 19, and pretty amazing of what I looked like then compared to what I look like now, Gilly Happy, how you doing, Gilly Happy? Thanks for showing up. So this is one of the pictures I seen of my kids. Pretty amazing. That was 2 of them. How's it going, Gilly Happy? Thank you for showing up. So that's just one of the pictures I have to show. I'm going to go ahead and get in another subject. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I got any more pictures and stuff. I kind of stay in a mobile home. Well, it's an RV, but nothing wrong with that, folks. Nothing at all. Very important to me. It's Veterans Day. Very important to me. Very, very, very important. I went around Walmart today, and just to tell the story a little bit, I went ahead and everybody that was having their veterans hat on today, I thanked them very much for their service, for the freedom that we get in this country. It goes all to the military. It doesn't matter who you are. Everything goes to the military. You know, they do a lot of. I could actually say they could be pretty. Yeah, I hear that. But like I said, it's pretty crazy how they treat the guys that did a lot of time. Excuse me, in the military. It's very sad that they don't get recognition when they come back from war. They get pretty much crapped on. It's a sad situation. They don't treat our vets in this country worth nothing, and that's a big problem in my eyes. I wasn't in the service. They were given to me. That was a man that took care of me, and he was in Vietnam. He died, so he's nowhere longer around us anymore. And what he died of was Agent Orange and, the napalm and stuff they was slapping over there in the country. But yes, anybody that's on here that did service, I appreciate. Anybody that shows up that's in the military right now or retired or anything else, thank you for your services. What's up, Okies? How you doing? We're talking about Veterans Day today, bud. First we started talking about my kids, now we're talking about Veterans Day. Just giving all the military people out there the recognition that they deserve. A lot of people in this world, they don't give it to them. It's very, very sad. Yeah, he was a very good person. Yes, that old man, he taught me a lot. Yeah, definitely. Yes, you are not lying. You rich? Yeah. Freedom does come with the cost. It's pretty sad how they got to pay for it. Yeah, I mean, it's not just the men, it's the women too. You got to remember, they got both types of sexes in the female. Excuse me. They got both sexes in the military. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, military, today is their day. You know, those guys have put a lot on the line. A lot of people lost their lives. A lot of people stayed, raised kids. A lot of people didn't make it back from war. I give it to any kind of veteran, whether they're dead or alive right now, to be honest with you. I'm a survivor. I was raised by two different military types of people. One was in the Air Force that went to Iraq or Kuwait, that's when they were fighting Saddam Hussein, and then the other guy was in Vietnam. So that was in I would say Vietnam. That was a crazy war. Both wars were crazy. Any kind of war that anybody has to go through is not right. It depends what they're fighting for. Normally, America, I love my country, don't get me wrong. But America likes to stick their nose where it don't belong sometimes, Would be nice if the world didn't have war. Yes, I agree with you on Possum Unified. I totally agree with you on that one, bud. Yes. Totally. If I was in the Army, I would sacrifice my life for a friend or anybody. Yes, I would be the same way. I would be the same way. I wouldn't say fighting for my country. I'd be fighting for the freedom more or less than anything else. Because honestly, guys, the United States is not where it needs to be. And it probably won't. So I do love the United States. I was born here. I am a recipient of the United States. I was born in California. Sorry if you can't hear me. I had to disappear for a minute. I'm mopping the floor real quick. I clean this place every time it was real dirty floors, and I decided to mop it today. So I went grocery shopping, did what I had to do, you know. But yes, the military, they just don't get what they deserve. They don't. They're my dad right now. He's my adopted dad. He took me and my brother underneath his wing, whatever, you know. And now he's a retired vet. He's put in 21 or 20 years, like anyone else at that time, you know. And he just doesn't get the recognition or nothing for it. You know, it's pretty sad. They give him, I don't know what they give him on retirement, but it sure hell ain't what he's worth spending in there. What I could say about it is he was making more inside the military as of getting paid than he does as retirement, which is sad. But if you see these politicians, they make the same. It doesn't matter. These politicians out here make the same kind of money if they're retired or not. It's pretty sad. Like the president, they get so much per year every single year. I don't think that's right. And they only do an 8-year term if they get voted in twice, you know. That's just been on my mind, my heart lately. You know, I don't really agree with it, but it is what it is. I really think they should give more to the military, regardless. Because those are the guys out there fighting the wars. It's not the government. It's our military that's doing it. And yes, to this day, we do have the baddest military alive. Regardless, we have the highest technology. We have the most, you know, we don't have more people, but we got more advanced things than most countries do, you know. There's 3 countries right now, Russia, China, and America, and we're still one of the baddest ones on the planet. So, I mean, if you see old Trump over there, let me tell you, he's testing nukes right now as we're speaking. They had a peace treaty on nukes, and they ain't did it in 30 years, and now they're doing it again. So, folks, just keep your eyes open, man. Just keep your eyes open. I mean, what's pretty sad is I came from New York not too long ago, and they hired a Muslim, a communist mayor. You know, this is all bad, folks. Yes, I'm a firm believer of that. Risking your life can be hard. Yeah, it could. But if it came down to it, in this country, in this world again, if we had a civil war or anything, I'd be on the front lines. I'd be fighting for what's right. Yep. But yeah. But see, that's a good thing about life in itself right now, you know. Because of these people out here giving their time away from their family and everything else, you know. They deserve all the respect, you know, so. That's what pisses me off is people don't really respect our United States military. I could speak that till I'm blue in the face. And it wouldn't do me no good. But I tell you what, when you see those old men and the retired vets from like way back when, like in World War II, Vietnam, the Korean War, all that stuff, and you see them and you shake their hand, you'll be amazed what kind of light you put in their life for just doing that. You know, a lot of people don't understand, you know, so I'm the type of guy that's going to say something about it. Yes, if it wasn't for them guys fighting in different countries, we would not be free. Would not be free. It's because of the United States military is why we're free and what we do, what we can do, or do what we don't do, whatever. That's beyond the point, but that's the only reason why we're free. You don't see nobody else doing that kind of job. I really wanted to go in. I had a chance, but the asshole judge that I was facing at the time thought it would be better to put me in jail instead of send me to go fight a war or anything, because at that time I'd have been in Afghanistan, Iraq probably. Yeah, I would have loved it. I would have loved every minute of it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh yeah. You know, it's not just the Army, it's the Navy, the Marine Corps. The Marine Corps are some bad people on the planet as well. What I wanted to go in at that time was the Navy. My buddy was on the Navy boat. I got a lot of military friends out in Oklahoma, Texas, all over the place. They did their little 4 years and jumped out, and I don't blame them. And then I have a couple friends that actually did like 10, 15 years. I got family members that did sometime. Not very many of them, but a few. But yeah, I mean, the military will give you a background. The military will give you some structure in your life. But if you're kind of raised by someone that was in there, then that's all the structure you need, to somewhat. A lot of structure, yeah. Well, right now, I mean, look at the war going on, Russia and Ukraine. The Israel and the other ones, they kind of mobbed a peace treaty right now, but let's see how long that lasts. But United States got military bases all over the world. We're not just like in Russia, or we're not just in China. We're all over the place. We're in Asia. We're in all different continents, folks. Europe. There's military bases all over the United States. I mean, shoot. Yeah. So, anyways, that's what the talk was going to be about tonight: is the gratitude and our respect for military members, regardless on what anybody else is doing out there. I just want to give my gratitude to all those people out there right now, and my respect for what they have been put through in this world. So, anyways, folks, like I tell everybody in the beginning or near middle of my channel, I only do 30-minute lives. I don't go no longer than that, because a lot of people have disconnecting and connecting issues with YouTube. So they're in and out. So I just run a 30-minute show, and that's about it. So just to let you know. So if you want to be in here for that long, that would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it. And my gratitude and respect goes to you for helping me out and supporting my channel. So thank you for the hearts you guys are throwing out there as well. I love it. So right now, Gilly Happy is #1. Possum Unified is #3. Up on the top fans right now. Gilly's topping the charts at 75. You got E-Rich at 75. You got Possum at 75. How are they giving you guys all expiration points? That's amazing. But that's cool. But yeah, I just want to appreciate you guys for showing up and spending a lot of time with me today. It's only 30 minutes. It's really not that long, but much appreciation. If you go down there and look at my shorts, I got a million shorts. Not really a million, but I should be close to 2,000 maybe. I've been putting in a lot of work. I put in a lot of work to YouTube. I give my life up for this shit all the time. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good though. That's what I've been told too. Most of my live streams are pretty good, but sometimes you get people in here, they just don't talk, and it's kind of hard to deal with it. Yes, that's okay. That is okay. I don't take donations. I'm sorry. I'm not one of those types of people that take money from people. I like doing this because I love doing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? When I get monetized, it might change. I don't know. But right now at the moment, nah, you guys don't have to pay me nothing. This ain't no time out of my time, I love doing it. So it's not really I need to donate and stuff like that. But I do appreciate your offer, sir. Much appreciated. I tell everybody that I have a lot of people that want to donate me money all the time, and I just tell them no. Right now is not the time. But when that time comes, best believe, you know, I might charge a little bit, but maybe not. I might just do it for free just so I get my YouTube play button. You know what I mean? That's been one of my main goals is getting a YouTube play button. I've been doing YouTube for over 4 years now, and yeah, it's about that time. I don't think I'm gonna come up in the fifth year. You never know. It might take me 5 years, but all I need, folks, is just a bunch of watch hours. That's it. If I could get my watch hours before the end of the year, that would be very groovy. But that's all I need. I only need another 1,000 hours, I think, is all I need. I'm not too for sure. I have to look at the stats again. I look at my stats all the time because it seems like every time you do it, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. But I guess they reset it from time to time, so you got to get your time frame and your hours in that time frame so you can make the money. Yeah, I hope I get one too, man. That's been one of my main deals. I eventually want to go to a platinum. The first YouTube button is a big mile marker for me. But like I said, I got almost 1 million views, and my impressions are at 1.3, 1.4 million right now. So I mean, that's a lot of people if you really look at it. You know what I mean? That ain't no like most people that sign up with me. They're passing me in subscribers and everything else and watch hours, but their views are way lower than mine. Which I have a lot of people that I've met on here that's been nothing but golden to me because they treat me better than I've been treated my whole life, and I really respect that. But I ain't gonna quit anytime soon. I'm on a mission right now to actually get to where I gotta get to, and I'm gonna keep going. Before you know it, I tell everybody the same thing. You guys are gonna hear about my name and my face before, hopefully, next. I would say hopefully by next year, you guys will really, 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 really know about me. I'm hoping next year is what I'm pushing for. I got a lot of things in pocket right now. I won't tell nobody what it is yet, but when you start seeing different things on my channel as of things, something come up with or something, you'll notice it's me, and then you're going to see me. I want to be on TV. I know people play me on their TVs already, but that's not how I want to be played out. Much appreciated, Gilly Happy. Much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. But I pretty much get on here, and my main thing why I wanted to change do YouTube is to change people's lives. People that ain't doing so hot. I want to change their mind. I've been through quite a bit in my lifetime, so if I could change one person's life a day by liking a video or something, that hits me right in the heart, man. I got a lot of love for people. I got a very big heart. And that's just how I am. Uh, there's really no meanness in me. I used to be mean, but nowadays I just relax. I'm very calm, cool, and collective, I guess you could say. Um, but yes, I do like to change people's lives. That's one of my main goals. And also being recognized. I've never really been recognized in my life in 40, going on 44 years this coming up year. Thank you so much, Possum Unified. Okay, how's it going for you, Gilly Happy? Yeah, if you look up my name from my channel on Google, I pop up on my YouTube channel. Yes. Yes. That's totally understandable, Gilly Happy. Yes. Speaking of that, since we're talking a little bit about that, I'm not here to break anyone's hearts, or I'm just trying to help people, but this is one of the hardest times in 2012. I got into utilities. That's my daughter right here. That was a very breaking moment in my heart, in my mind. She was born only for about 5 minutes. She was born too early and her lungs weren't developed enough, so she didn't get to make it. But she sits there with me. That's my baby. That's one of my kids right here. Okay, yes. Yeah, 6 more. Yeah, you only need. What I'll do is I'll look you up, Gilly Happy, and I'll subscribe so that make you 45. You only need 5 more, and then you could do lives. Yep, but that's my baby right there. She keeps me at comfort sometimes. She's died in 2012, so yeah, I've been through a lot. Very much so, sir. Yes. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll on here and the people that are on here right now, if they well, they should have a YouTube channel. I'll go on here and I will go look you up and subscribe. Now, remember if you, I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody else. When you guys, what's it called? When you guys actually barely get started on YouTube, it takes a long time to know you through Google and everything else. You know what I mean? But just be careful out there. Don't give people your information and stuff like that. Just I don't recommend it because they could get your information and wreck your whole thing. So definitely just keep it legitimate, whatever. But I've been very thankful, blessed, and lucky on this YouTube channel. I've lost a lot, but I've also gained a lot. So. And sometimes when you lose a 1,500 hours, it's not a happy thing, but you just got to keep pushing through it. I think what it is they're trying to see if people are going to stay with it or they're just treating it like it's just a playtime or something. I actually treat YouTube like it's a full-time job. Correct. Yes, I totally agree with you on that one. That is totally correct. Yep. It does get worse before it gets better. Yes, it does. I want to appreciate you guys for showing up, man. Much appreciated. I was sitting here about 2-3 minutes. I'm all, man, is no one going to show up? Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes people come in and sometimes people don't. It just all depends. But I like to build like a team. So, like, say I'm subscribing to y'all. We help each other out. That's what I try to do. That's my main goal. Sometimes I ain't going to be able to get to you because as big as I am now on YouTube, I got so much I have to do. I still have to post videos. I still have to answer comments, I have to go subscribe to new people, and then when I get to them, then I start watching. Yeah, it's kind of hard to actually, I mean, if I actually stayed focused and stayed on here, I could probably hit every subscriber a day, but I'm subscribed to like probably 3,000 people, that's a lot of work. I'll get to maybe a quarter of them. Some people I don't even get to anymore. Perfect. That would be awesome. Yeah, definitely. I might be able to throw some people your way. Also, I go to some lives, but they got a bunch of trolling on it, so I don't really like going to their lives. I do have a good amount of people that do go to them. I mean, that come to mind, and I tell them, hey, I'll connect together, That's just how it is. Because if you know one person, that person knows one person, that person knows one person, it just, it accumulates quick. Very quick. We got 1 more minute, folks, and this live is up with, just to let y'all know. So my last minute, I normally give a shout out to everybody that's here. So I'll start at the top of my list. TWB, thank you. Peyton, thank you. Possum Unified, thank you so much. Jupiter, thank you. Gilly Happy, definitely thank you so much. E Rich Baron, thank you so much. JDG, thank you so much. Who else? Okie Zeden, always a pleasure of mine, my friend. If you're still in here, if you're not, no big deal. I know you have a lot of things going on. Moto Mist, thank you very much. Who else? Are we at the bottom of the list? We already ran through you guys. Anyways, thank you so much, and you guys have a wonderful day. Happy Veterans Day. Happy to all the people that serve their time for our country and our freedom. Thank you so much. You guys take care and have a good one.